And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Ready to go now. Leading off, Xander Bogaerts. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark, and we're underway.
Count 1-0.
And that one is inside. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. To third, might be 2. Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Soto. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Tatis waits. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Next pitch misses way outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Now fly ball to right center. Soler makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Birdie at the plate.
Not shortstop.
All right, Singy, how about some trivia? Who's the only guy to reach when Joe Musgrove threw a no-hitter?
I don't know.
Joey Gallo. He hit him with a pitch early in the game. That no-hitter for Musgrove, it was the first no-hitter in Padre history. It was only his second ever start with the team. Good hitters count the 2-0. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pitch misses. 3-0. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Jorge Soler goes deep, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Luis Ariz stands in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there, and that's the first out. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. That just misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Brian De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. 2-1 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 3-1. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
In the dirt. Nola fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Nelson Cruz. And he deals. And that one off the outside edge. That's off the mark. And the count is 2-0. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right. Base hit, and a run comes in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. We are tied at 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Trent Grisham in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is downstairs.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. First pitch, and he just misses. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And now the lefty. Next offering is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. And it's filled up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rips one to right. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Soler fires it to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the 1-0. And a good eye there. Grisham at third. Kim on at first with 2 down. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground at first, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Foul ball there.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. And the pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. There's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch way upstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Gene Segura, the next to hit, takes outside. Rocketed out towards right center, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. In the air, out towards left center. Soto right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. He's got it, and that is the inning. Back here in Miami, and now Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Luzardo back to work.
Crawley's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, Cooper. And he takes it himself for the out. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
That misses, and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
This one popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Nola getting the start at catcher, 33 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2012. Strike 2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now, Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 1 down. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Struck out looking and dispersed it back. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Very high with that one. 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. 0-for-1 so far. That's outside. 1-0. Into center. Grisham settles under it. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
That's inside. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. Kicks and fires. Bounced out to short. Fires over to first. That takes care of Grisham. Bogarts stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to third. Over to Cooper. Bogarts retired. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the fourth. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The wind to kick the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Good eye right there. Here comes a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. Roll over to first. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Gene Segura at the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. Got him. That's out number 2. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. This to third, Segura. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Juan Soto. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. In there for strike 1. And that's outside. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Brian Hoeing.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Nelson Cruz digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Davis in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Next for the Padres, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success.
Tatis runs on the ground. Segura throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Jonathan Davis. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the shortstop, John Birdie.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Misses, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Grisham makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Nola. Hoeing back to work. Hoeing, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one high in the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Grisham in the box again, takes a strike. And it's 1-1. Cronenworth at first, 1 gone. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Aruba. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Arise with a relay throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 6-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0. That's through there for a strike. The 2-1. That one is upstairs. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. A towering home run, and they add on. It's 9-2. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Steven Okert. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty with 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now, Garrett Cooper. That's in there. Strike one. Cooper goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Man at first. And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Strike two. The pitch.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Throw to first, safe.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Gurriel up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. Just missed.
2-1.
The 2-1 is high. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Gene Segura. That one's in there, 0-1. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. That pitch in for a strike, 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's clearly looking pretty shaky out there right now. I think fatigue's starting to be a factor.
Fortes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and now Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. And a strike. In the air to left, down the line. De La Cruz. He ranges to his right, brings it in, and there's 1 away. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres.
Carpenter.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Nola into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz makes the play, and it's out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th stretch.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now batting Jonathan Davis. And he deals.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So the lineup flips over. And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie. Popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for Miami, Jorge Soler. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. And the righty deals. That one missed. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So up next, Luis Arias. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
Cooper.
First pitch, not close. Two outs. Line to left and foul ball. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, left field. Soto going after it. Makes the catch, inning over.
How about the box? Know that you feel me. Look at my eyes. Heart is empty. Devil up Prada. She trying to tempt me. Bends like a nugget. I need a 10-piece. Left me for dead. This is redemption. Heard what I said. I'm on a mission.
And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
The pitch. That one missing inside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Out towards left center. De La Cruz on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Slapped foul. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Over to Cooper. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now here is Ha-Seong Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Got it by him for the K. Steven Wilson on a pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The pitch. Good eye right there. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. On the ground to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. And a couple of quick outs. Gene Segura, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. And delivers outside. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. And that one almost got him. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And the pitch. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He's done it again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 10-2. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one, no strikes. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the inside edge. The other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it. Stayed on plane completely through the swing and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next,
down to third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Righty to the plate.
Ball two.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. High chopper to third. Segura whips it to first. Two gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Out towards right center field. And that is that.
This is my day, this is my night, this is my pain, this is my life, this is what I was born to do, I was born to do, this is what I'm made for, every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor, you don't know that.
Back here in Miami, so bottom of the ninth, now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Wilson back to work. Wilson in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0. And he takes a strike. Way high. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab. And there's one away. Digging in, Jonathan Davis. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Strike two.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Down and in, moved his feet. One, two now. Bounced up the middle. Kim in plenty of time to first. Now only one out remaining. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. And that is strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
Going over the dome with one shot, believe you scored, even the score without pulling